Hello there, friends. Today I want to share something close to my heart, this channel, and about 5 ways I know this channel will change my life and could probably help change yours too. Now, I'm just reading off my notes section because sometimes I get inspired now that I'm pretty much making vlogs every other day, almost this one's every day. So I get inspired and write in my notes app. So I hope you don't mind if I look down and read some of these points. And yes, none of my videos are edited. And I will get into that reason a little later in this video why. But I love making videos. And yes, so the number one reason my channel focuses on divine positivity. No YouTuber is doing what I'm about to do and am doing right now for the past 3 weeks. This space is different. It's not about card readings or random pick a card predictions. The cards I use are tools, gentle, positive reminders of divine messages that help us connect to a higher power. They are here to guide, not predict, and they'll uplift your spirit every time we use them together. And these deck of cards I've had for a very long time. I want to say 3 years or more. And when I first got them and when I was first using them every day, I was using them every day just to pick one card and read the message. I could feel my life transform. Oh, in the spirit of transformation, I'm wearing my butterfly ring and butterfly earrings. And, ooh, I forgot I'm wearing a mic, y'all. I'm so sorry, just hit the mic. I don't know what that did to it, but I hope not too much. Yeah, those cards really, like, I could feel within like weeks and within a month and within a few months, like I was in such a positive space to basically create and manifest and get what I want. And I looked amazing a few years ago. Let's just admit it. You know, it's not just age. Like, I know that I haven't been taking care of myself A+, number one, and now I'm back to that. And those divine cards really help, and they are not readings, they're not predictions. And that is really the number one reason, like, I know I'm a lot more different than a lot of YouTubers who are doing messages and channeling and meditations, which I love. I actually listen to a lot of those channels, but this is not that. This is completely positive, higher power, divine reminders and advice. So I hope y'all get that main, point. I had family over and I told them to pick a card from the deck and they all looked at me and they're like, "Is that tarot cards?" And I'm like, first of all, like, don't judge, like, at least just look at it, like, don't assume right away. Like, I have come across, creators who are doing tarot readings, and I can appreciate it to a sense, but this is not that. And if you're already coming from a place of judging, it's hard to even get higher divine, messages, because you have to be open. You have to be open. You have to be open to thinking about things in a way you haven't thought about them. So yeah, number one, my channel focuses on divine positivity, okay? Number two, weekly meditations that we will both experience together. I love, teachers and people who are online who do meditations, but I also love meditating. And I love to experience the meditation with you. So even though sometimes the meditations are guided, I'm really in it with you. And I also have gone back to the meditations I posted and I do them myself. Like I do them myself the next day, you know, whatever. I fell asleep to one because I was kind of in the meditative state anyways after listening to myself. So I love doing these meditations with you. So yeah, I also post weekly meditations, but here's the twist. I'm not just leading you through them. I'm experiencing them with you. This isn't just content, okay? It's a shared journey of growth, presence, and peace. And I love those meditations. And I have a very, very exciting one coming up for this Wednesday, which just happens to be like, what are the chances? Like, I did not plan this at all, okay? Like, you can see I've been doing meditations. What are the chances that New Year's Day is on a Wednesday and I do Wednesday weekly meditations? That's just everything aligning, right? And so this Wednesday's meditation is really going to be like the perfect meditation for all of 2025. And hopefully it's a tool that you can use all throughout 2025. I've been writing it, and yeah, I can't wait to do it with y'all. So yes, and number 2 was my weekly meditations that we experienced together. Okay, number 3. This YouTube channel is truly a documentary of my personal transformation. Another reason this channel is special, it's a living documentary of my life. Over the next year, you'll watch me change physically, emotionally, spiritually, and hopefully I always feel so shallow when I say this, but I want to be like so stunning and so beautiful and not be wearing all this makeup. And if you go watch my very first vlog, which I always talk about, I'm in like such a distressed mode. I'm so over it. And I really wish really wish I got on YouTube way before, because I've been admiring and watching and huge fans of so many YouTubers who have seen grow as people over the past decade. And yeah. So yeah, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I'm on a journey to become the best version of myself, and I want you to witness it and maybe even join me on your own path. Yeah. And I hate talking about my worst habit in the world, but since I was 10 years old, and I feel like every time I talk about this, like somehow like how I look changes. Like even when I watch my videos back, like did I just get uglier? But no, okay. I'm happy. I'm so grateful with the outer body God has given me. And I have been kind of destroying it since I was 10 years old by plucking out my eyelashes with my fingers. And then a couple years ago, it moved on to my eyebrows. And yes, makeup is the most amazing tool in the world, but I want to wake up beautiful. And I feel some sort of guilt towards this action that I do, but it's really, I don't know. I just want to stop, and I wish it was not a part of me. And I know it's like defines me like 0% of who I am, because I'm so much more than the stupid habit that has made me shy from getting onto camera. But yeah, I've always felt a divine higher power with me, even since I was 10, even since I was younger. I've always known there's a higher power watching over me, and like I've been through ups and downs, and I've been through an amazing phase a few years ago, which I keep mentioning, a few years ago when I was practicing my, you know, divine messages more. I stopped my bad habit. I had the most long eyelashes and the most beautiful eyebrows, and I was not as chubby. And I know these things are shallow, but like it was literally a reflection of my inner self was showing through my outer beauty. And that, and I don't care if that sounds shallow anymore. I know by healing my inner self, my outer self will become beautiful too. And yeah, this is literally a documentary as well as growing together. So yeah. Yeah, number 3, why this channel is a bit unique. It's a personal documentary of my transformation. Okay, y'all? Okay. Number 4. This is a space where I let all my talents shine, okay? I've mentioned this before. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism with a minor in advertising. I have a master's in science degree. A master's in, why don't I just say the degree wrong so I sound dumb? A master's a master's of science degree in marketing, which I got last year. I graduated 2023. So I love everything to do with journalism, which when I was in, undergrad, Twitter was just blowing up. Social media was just becoming like the main news source for a lot of people. I graduated in 2016 with my bachelor's degree in journalism, and it really molded me to be a social media creator. I went to SMU, which is a great university in Dallas, and their journalism degree really made me a backpack journalist, which means it's a metaphor for having a little backpack on your back with a camera, with a video camera, with a notepad, with a voice recorder, with even software tools like Adobe, all the things in Adobe, like Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, using Final Cut to edit videos, starting off using iMovie. And even before that, in high school, I was in a communication magnet. I got accepted into a communication magnet, which was a journalism mini degree in a high school. Since I was in ninth grade, since I was 14 years old, I have been writing scripts and reporting and making videos. And I was a news anchor at my high school, and I was known all through my junior and senior year by every single person in the high school. Obviously, I looked a little different then. Obviously, people who only experienced me in high school have not experienced this version of me. Back then, I also was struggling with my bad habits, but I was learning and I was amazing at what I was doing. And I was even more amazing in college when I was a reporter and a news anchor. And then I did work for, my first internship was at the Dallas Morning News, a major newspaper in the Dallas area. I was featured on CNN when I was in high school on the homepage. Y'all, I'm not just here with a camera, and the reason I am so done with editing, which I said I was going to bring up, is because of all that. I have so many videos under my belt, which I've edited, made intros for, animated, voiceover, B-roll, understanding all camera angles. When I say rule of thirds, I think most people know what that means. When I tell someone to shoot a photo of me and use the grids, rule of thirds, at least put me on a line, So yes, this YouTube number 4 is a space where I get to share all my talents. And I hope one day you also see me as a serious journalist, because I am, and that's why I make vlogs here as well, That's kind of my journalist side. My vlogs about my life, my vlogs about what's going on in the world. When it really kind of hits home or hits emotions or something, I will make a vlog about it. And I'm not scared to go on camera anymore, because how many times am I going to admit that, yeah, I have way more to improve on my outer beauty, but we are doing that in every single way, okay? I know this channel is really my heart and soul, and so that's really what's important. So number five of why this channel is going to change my life and why it could change yours, and why, you might not find this on other channels. Number 5, sharing the secrets of an extraordinary life. Number 5, sharing the secrets of an extraordinary life. But here's the most exciting part. I know the secrets to living an extraordinary life. I have the tools to transform, and I'm finally putting them to work. I am an aspiring mystic, okay? I am deeply, rooted in the principles of the law of attraction, and more importantly, in the principles of the law of assumption. And guess what? Most major religions teach these principles too. They just call them by like different names. So this channel isn't just about me sharing what I know. It's about learning with you together. Okay? We'll explore how these universal truths can create the life you have always dreamed of. Okay, like number 5, sharing the secrets to an extraordinary life. Because I literally know the secrets to having an amazing life. And when forces come in, when new people come in, when life happens, I let go of these tools and I forget about them. And by making these videos, I'm basically practicing these tools, reminding myself, and maybe helping 1 or 2 souls out there. So yes, okay, y'all, I really thank you for being here and coming along on this journey with me. Remember, none of these videos are edited, so please forgive me for the little coughs and ups and downs and rereading sentences and this and that. If you would like to check out some of my edited videos, I mean, you can go to my ePortfolio. You can just Google me and I'm sure you'll find some video, okay? I've done videos which have won awards. I'm done with all the fakeness. I can't wait to just grow with you and understand the true meaning of life. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next videos. And I really hope to see you in my meditations. And I'm sure I will see you in my random vibe checks with advice and reminders from the divine and higher power. All right, until next time, bye.